Hey everyone, Porterhouse here, and today I'm going to show you a match in Armored Warfare. The last video I did, I think, was last year, might have been the year before. Anyway, it's been a really long time. I have gotten back into playing Armored Warfare for reasons I won't go into in this video. I will release my reasons why I have switched to Armored Warfare as my go-to tank game, and I'll explain everything about it. So anyway, I am up to tier 5, and if I go to the vehicles list in the Woofly line, I am up to, as I said, the tier 5, which is the M60A2 Starship, which is an ugly-ass tank, but it is pretty tough. It's got a 152 millimeter gun on it, and it does ungodly damage. And the reason I wanted to go up this line is because I want to get the Abrams tanks and beyond. And so I decided to go up this line. Now, there is a sort of beginner level vehicles, the Soul Schreiber. And I have friends that have been going up this. One friend of mine has this one right here, and the tier 5 Mirkava Mark 1, and he's just been having a blast in it. So it's nice that they have sort of like a sort of training section of tanks that people can play, and you get double experience, and you get a nice variety of different types of tanks. So that is pretty cool. That's one thing I like about Armored Warfare. Now I'm going to go back to the garage, and yeah, as I said, this thing's butt ugly. It really is, but it is a fun tank to play. It is slow, it has a long reload cycle, and it does have a variety of ammo that it fires, and I have my standard heat rounds, the HE rounds, and then it can also fire a missile. Now, I actually don't have too many of these for a reason, is because they actually... they're hard to hit with, and I much rather have something that gets down range a lot faster than this. So I mostly use these two. I usually start out with the HE rounds. So anyway, and then of course I have repair kits, fire extinguisher, first aids, and that kind of thing. So now what I'm going to show you today is a PvE match, which is basically players against bots. And I have played PvP matches, but I haven't done, not that I've done badly, I just haven't done anything noteworthy worth making a video on. Not so much with this. I'm going to show you the match right now, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright everyone, this is Operation Leviathan. This is the first time that I played this map, and I was actually kind of lost. I wasn't sure what to do because I'd never been on it before. Now the objective of this map is to protect this satellite that's over here. You can see the rocket. There's the tip of it, and there's some other objectives which include protecting these radio antennas that are at various locations, and I did not notice the bunker behind me before. Anyway, now I am in my M60A2. This is the ugly-ass tank with a 152 millimeter gun. She is a beast, I will tell you that. She is not invulnerable, though, as I found out. Now, this is a PvE match, so we'll be playing bots. And anyway, I will stop talking and let you enjoy the match.
Loader, HE.
So right there, I just ordered my crew to load up HE rounds. Normally, the first things you face are lighter tanks, and those are very effective against those. Now, somewhat rather embarrassingly, I accidentally fired as the match started.
All right, Black Company. We're guarding the Aurora satellite overnight.
Oh, well, I guess it's not going to show it in the replay. Okay.
That, it shouldn't be too big of a... Hold a second. I'm picking up a lot of signatures headed our way. They're definitely not friendly. I can't get a lock on them from up here. Black Company engaged. Enemies must be stopped at all costs. It looks like they're heading for the radio towers. We need those towers. They're protecting Aurora from LRMs.
Okay, thank you, Chatty Cathy. I had forgotten how much they jibber jabber. Now, as I said, I was lost. I had no clue. And I'm not sure why it's giving me the tutorial thing. I know how to fire the gun, thanks. So my teammates have already started engaging. I move up alongside to support.
There are various weapon installations spread across the island. Activate these installations to help keep the Aurora safe. Target eliminated.
Right there, I just one-shot a tank. Like I said, this thing's a beast, and those HE shells on lighter vehicles are pretty badass. Still not sure why it's showing my... And there's kill number 2 right there, another one shot. Still not sure why it's showing me the tutorial stuff. I know how to play a game, thanks. There's one of my teammates taking a beating, and I zeroed in on the guy who was doing it and finished him. Well, the AI, I should say. I have no idea why those were popping up. I went through the replay like twice before this. Oh my god. There's always a lot going on in these matches, and it's awesome. They'll have planes and helicopters and stuff flying overhead, and yeah, it is pretty neat. And missiles, of course, you saw that. And right about here, I realized I was on the wrong side of a chasm. And you can't actually fall down into those. So you got to be careful. Now this is one of the secondary objectives that I was talking about. You saw the first. This is the second. We're headed over here to protect this antenna. And one of my teammates is already down, so we're short a tanker already. Now a little leery of popping up over this ridge because the vehicles that I'm facing now are a little tougher than previously. And that gun exacts a heavy toll on the enemy, but still. These things can be pretty hard to put down sometimes. Except for that one, which was a one-shot.
Target eliminated.
And oh, I hate these things. This is a... kind of a light tank that fires tow missiles, and they could beat the crap out of you if you're not careful. Now right there we have completed the second of the secondary objectives, and now we have to go protect another antenna over on this side of the map over here.
One more to go. Get that last installation activated quickly and regroup.
Now, up until then, I hadn't taken any damage.
Target down.
They hit us hard.
See, right there, I just took some damage. Not a lot, but enough to make me cautious. So I immediately headed over to this corner over here and was trying to make sure I kept covered. And I'm still trying to get used to the driving in this. Backing up works differently than other tanking games I play.
Identify target.
Hostile, PC. Enemy destroyed.
So right there, I'm on 8 kills. Now, if you notice the enemy markers, they're kind of pale, kind of faded a little bit. That means I cannot get a bead on them. So I realized my teammate is getting the crap kicked out of him over here in this corner, so I moved up to support him. And right there, he nailed one.
Load, AG.
And I should have switched ammo right there, but I didn't. I should have switched to the regular heat. And again, I saw these guys moving around, and I realized that they were going to try to come in behind us. Now, I'm actually pretty amazed about how aggressive and smart the AI is in this game for the AI players.
Target destroyed.
And the number of the bad guys moving in on my teammates, so I moved up again to support.
Threat destroyed.
Zeroed in on the one I could destroy right away and just absolutely smoked him.
With these radio towers scrambling the airwaves, our enemies will have to deal with us face to face. They'll be going straight for Aurora now. You have to fight.
So now we got to run back to where the satellite is and defend it. And already the bad guys are starting to pop up, and I thought, you know, I actually got a bead on one through this tiny little crack
Destroyed.
and nailed him. So right there, I'm on 11 kills.
Load, AG.
I wanted that Sheridan pretty bad because they are actually a mean little tank.
They nailed us.
And right there, I took a buttload of damage in one shot, and this guy's actually still firing
Target
at
down.
me and at my teammates. And so I moved behind the nose cone of this rocket. You can see things hitting too.
Enemy destroyed.
And this is basically how I handled this scenario, was just trying to stay under cover. And I kept seeing things pop out of nowhere, and my teammates were being shot. It was just absolute chaos.
Target eliminated.
Now you can actually look down the gun sight, and you can see a little bit of what I am aiming at.
Loader, heat.
And unfortunately, I missed that guy. But I didn't want. I was open to the on the side there, and I didn't want to get smacked, so I backed up again.
Ammo up. Target eliminated.
And I just absolutely destroyed that guy. Now I took a little more damage right there. One of my teammates fired off some smoke. I didn't get a chance to do it myself. The guy was already past me before it would have done me any good. So right there, I'm at 15 kills. I mean, it's just a ridiculous number. And I didn't realize it at first, but my teammate was stuck. I was actually too busy looking down the gun barrel, and then I realized he was stuck, but not till the end of the match. And I felt like a jerk because here he was stuck, and I'm just like, what's going on? I don't understand. And this was pretty much it. I mean, we couldn't do anything else. And I'm actually down to 906 hit points on my tank. I don't know how I missed this guy being stuck. If I'd been paying more attention, I would have tried to push him out. And dude, if you're watching this video or you miss, I am so sorry. You can see the all-around viewport on this thing. Now, keep in mind, this was like one of the last matches I played last night, and so I was really, really tired. And so just totally oblivious to this tank being stuck. And now looking back at it, I feel kind of like a jackass. And that's pretty much it for the rest of the match. We basically just sat there and let the timer run out. Now, there's several aspects of this game I really love. The objectives and everything that goes with it has just been a lot of fun. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed that match. Yeah, I still feel like a jerk for not noticing that player was stuck under that piece of, I think it was a fallen gantry or something. And I just sat there like a complete idiot, like, oh, I don't know, George. And so I really do feel bad. If you're watching this, I do apologize. I wasn't ignoring you intentionally. I was just really tired and kind of oblivious to what was going on other than what was down my gun sight at the time. So you do have my apologies. As you saw, the match was a lot of fun. There's several objectives that you got to move on pretty quickly. The AI vehicles are fast, they're aggressive, and they will go after you in groups like piranha. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did playing it. If so, please remember to hit that like button, drop me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. And I will see you all at the next Armored Warfare video.